Oh my God.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Yeah, you are.
I triggered people today, Phillips. I triggered people.
You triggered people?
I sure did. You know how I did that?
How's
I'll
that?
tell you. I'll tell you right now. I posted a picture of a Christmas tree on Facebook. You're welcome.
Oh, it's never too early for Christmas to me, dude.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Yeah, what? Yeah, yeah, bitches, what? Good night. Thank you, Jaxis.
1 minute.
So, uno momento, Filipio. Uno momento, paisano. I said, so what up, Becker? What up, Linda?
Audrey's there for
Where
a
is
bit,
she?
said. What up, my dudes, she said.
What up, my dudette?
What up, my dudes? All right.
I'm dreaming.
Here we go. One of those shows where we're all over the place.
So we are
Thank you.
feeling good.
All right, we'll be back.
Phil, I'm stuck in my butt.
Pauper's grave in a potter's field.
800-562-2407. 800-562-2407. 800-562-2407. That's 800-562-2407. Paid for by Final Expense Direct.
Journey into the matrix of the mind. Stretch your imagination and challenge reality. Abnormal realities are beacons for the imagination. What society deems abnormal may be more real than we think. This is Abnormal Realities with your hosts, Ron Phillips and Rocky Stucci.
Yeah, you can blame it all on my roots.
Dude is out of practice.
Because I showed up in boots. And I ruined your black tie affair. Yeah, bitches.
You know, you look good in a cowboy hat, dude. You really do. You ought to wear one more often.
You know, I'm feeling kind of like badass-ish kind of Filipino. I'm feeling kind of
It's
pretty
just tough to wear
man.
those headphones when you're wearing a cowboy
Dude,
hat.
I look like I'm up in Minnesota and I'm super cold and I'm wearing earmuffs, but I need to get up on my horse because I got to go wrangle some some cattle.
Yeah. Did you just spit? You need a spittoon.
And farted at the same time. Did you catch all that, bro?
No,
it
I
was
didn't.
all one motion.
I didn't. Thank you, though.
You didn't catch it?
No. Welcome to Abnormal Realities, folks. It's Thursday night again. Rolls around about once a week.
That took a second to settle in.
Right.
He said, it's Thursday night again. It happens 4 times a month, folks, and then 52 times a year.
Yeah.
Partners.
That's true. So what's on tap tonight there, Hoss?
All right, so speaking of on tap, brother, you know, I went to this place downtown Fort Worth.
You know, we really don't need headphones.
But I like headphones.
Except for the music.
Dude, I
that's
like hearing the sexiness in my ears. I really do.
Yeah.
You know, I don't feel like...
I hear your sexiness in my ears,
I don't
too.
feel DJ-ish right now, if you know what I'm saying. They're Filipino. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I got I've got some in-ears coming. They're just not here yet.
Dude, I do feel freaking tough right now. Look at me. But so I go to the bar, right? And it's a fancy place. I'm not a fancy restaurateur. You know, there has to be a pretty good occasion, like all you can eat steak or some shit. You know what I'm saying? There has to be something going on like
Which
that.
you don't get normally at fancy restaurants.
Well,
I'm
there
just
is that
saying.
one in Fort Worth, dude. There's
Oh, you're talking
Brazil.
about Texas de Brazil.
That's kind of
That's an all you can eat. Yeah,
Yep.
it is all you can eat steak. But that's about it. Those are the churrascarias.
I go up to the bar and he's like all proper with me, and he asked me what I wanted to drink, and I said, well, I don't know, you got Miller Lite, you know? And he's just looking at me like, he goes, well, let me tell you what we do have, right? He didn't even tell me no, right? So he goes and names off all these beers, dude, I have never heard of in my life.
Yeah, probably not domestic beers.
No, I did not feel manly at that moment, at that time.
They probably didn't have Coors, Miller's Light.
Well, that
or
was an
Miller
option
Lite.
too. Okay, I'm like, hey, dude, seriously, no big deal. If you don't have Miller Lite, just go get me a Coors. We're good. So, no Coors either?
No Coors.
Oh. Oh, but you had that beer imported from Japan that's brewed from a mouse's butthole?
Yeah, the real thick brown. I'm out.
And that you got to use a butter knife and then you got to spread it on toast and drink it from a piece of toast?
No.
And then we're supposed to high five people and say we're having a good time and do selfies while we're doing that? No.
Well, that's no. You're supposed to not drink normal, average, everyday brewskis when you go to a restaurant like that.
So I opened a microbrew one time. And-
Wait. You opened a microbrew?
Well, I got hired to. They were 50% into construction, so I helped with the. I didn't do the construction. It was not a general manager. It was a project manager.
Okay.
And while we were just helping the construction companies do the final touches, we did all the hiring for front of house and back of house, did all the training for the cooks and the chefs and the front of house waitresses. We also built a brewery. I knew nothing about beer, right? So now I'm meeting the brewers, dudes that brew beer. There's a whole world out there of brewers, and it's a community, and they all got super cool mustaches with curlies, man, and wax, and their beards are perfect, you know, and they all smell like incense, you know, and you just want to hug them. It's the weirdest thing.
That's the incense is to dissuade you from the pot smell.
It's all good though.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, what like an awesome job in the world, but I mean, what a cool group of guys, and then watch them go in there and start making these brews, and to be there and to smell the hops like right there. It's kind of gross most of the time, but if you smelt it from a distance, it smelled pretty cool, you know.
I don't know. We have a brewery right down the street. I've grown up smelling that crap every time you drive by, and it's either and right next to it is a Mrs. Baird's bakery. So it's the brewery and the bakery. Good Lord.
Donuts. Yeah. So by your Russo's, right down the street, was the old Schmidt's Brewery.
Yes.
We drove right by it.
That's the one that you can see from when you're walking in the park.
Sweet Hollow.
Sweet Hollow.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that was it. So my grade school was literally 2 blocks up the street. I should have brought you and showed you the grade school.
We'll have to
we
go back.
We got to go back. Every morning I would go to school and I would smell the hops. Every morning. Back when I was a kid, when it was in full production. But beer is different. In beer...
When you went to school, were there people living in Sweet Hollow?
No.
Okay, it was already empty.
No.
Okay.
When my dad was a kid.
Yeah.
When my dad was a super young kid is when they kicked the last people out. But the final people were more homeless than anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like people finally at the end, they kind of started moving out their own, but then the homeless community came in and then there's a big fire down there. And then finally after the big fires, they says, you know what?
They started clearing it out.
Because there's no running water down there. But what I learned is that when it comes to beer, globally, beer is like food in a way to where it brings where not normally people that socialize together and actually socialize. You know, I wasn't into flavored beer and I wasn't into beer that you had to chew. I'm not into any of that, but there were a couple flavors that they used to make that I found actually something that I could probably sit down and just rather enjoy, like cream soda.
Bro. Like homemade cream soda. What's that for?
I love cream soda so much, bro.
Do you?
I mean, oh yeah. And cream soda is one of those things where you don't double gulp cream soda. It's insulting, right? Because cream soda you're drinking because of the flavor going down the throat and in your face, right? It's explosive. It does things.
Okay. Wow.
But there's one
like
beer
a sexual experience.
Dude, seriously, I was in the bathroom once with cream soda. It was very cool.
Okay.
But I don't know. I had 4 beers last weekend, and I was hungover for 2 days.
Yeah, I was going to ask you how the next morning went. It was
4
rough.
beers, dude. I'm getting hardcore.
Now, what's going on? You getting older now? Your stomach's giving out on you? What's the deal?
So, dude, I was only.
Did you eat anything that night?
Dude, I was only 2 weeks after the surgery.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think have now recently flushed out my medications that I got at the hospital, like the morphine that makes you super constipated.
Oh, now see, that could have been it too. If you were taking meds and drinking, that's always a good combination. Not.
No. I stopped taking pain meds right off as soon as I got out of the hospital. I took a couple when I got home and I felt gross. And so I stopped taking them. But it takes a while for it to push through your system. I drank a whole bottle of that oil
What oil?
You know, the flush your body oil?
Oh, yeah?
I drank a whole bottle of that, dude, and it didn't even faze me for 4 days. And it was in me for 4 days.
Ooh.
And I was wondering where it was at the whole time. And I was feeling uncomfortable gurgles. I thought maybe like abduction stuff because of the you know, when you could understand a language your stomach makes?
Yeah, I've been trying to understand the language my stomach makes because I have a loud bowel. My shit will go brrr in the middle of public.
Dude,
in a room
in
with
church.
50 people sitting there listening, and I'm like,
all right.
well, who was that?
So, all right, check this out, you guys. Nobody tell anybody. This is what we're going to do. We are actually going to get your Tascam DR40, and we're going to put it up on your belly, and we're going to wait for a really good gurgle, okay? Hold on. And then I'm going to act like I got it as an EVP somewhere, and I'm going to post it to a whole bunch of Facebook groups, and I'm going to be like, I have no idea what this is. Somebody please tell me it's just something
Now, but you've told
natural.
everybody.
Huh?
Now you've told everybody.
Yeah, they need to decipher what it is, though. I says, I picked this up on a recorder at a location, don't know what it is. And dude, that'll be entertainment for 3 days.
It will, because people will come up with, here's what I heard.
Dude, psychics will have full stories of what that gurgle is. It'll be a 4-year-old little boy who got his head chopped off by a freaking pack of chimpanzees that escaped from the Brooklyn freaking zoo. You know what I'm saying? She will find
When
him.
really it was just a bad shrimp for dinner. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
It was poop.
No, it wasn't poop.
Well,
That's not
you know,
what it is. It's
it was
usually something I eat.
Manufacturing of it.
Yeah, whatever. I do, dude. I got the loudest bowel in the world.
Why is it?
I don't know why, but that's never a good thing. When you're a voiceover artist and you're sitting in a vocal booth and it's real quiet
Doing a
and you're
book.
trying to narrate a book, and every other word is brrr, and I'm like, oh my God. I went to the damn doctor. He's, there's nothing we can do to help you. It's just you have loud bowels. Well, thanks.
No, yoga.
Yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me that before.
Dude, I'm going to be
Stretching
honest.
your
So,
intestine.
You're going on a little vacation
I am.
next week.
I will not be on the air next week. That's correct.
I'll be doing Abnormal Realities next Thursday.
Yeah.
All right. When you come back, you and I are going to start doing something. I think yoga's good. Now, folks, hold on.
I have a membership, by the way. I told you I was getting that membership.
Did you get the gold?
Yeah.
or the platinum?
So somebody can go with me. Yeah.
Dude, I got shorts that I can wear in there, and they're super high, and I'm walking with my cowboy boots and the cowboy hat on with those high yellow
Nice.
shorts on.
Nice. It's probably a little difficult to run on a treadmill with cowboy boots.
I'll make it look good,
But
bro.
you'll make it look good, I'm sure.
I'll live stream it.
You look like somebody from the freaking, what's that, YMCA group, Village People. With the cowboy hat and the boots and shorts up your ass.
Up my ass.
Yeah, that. Yoga makes me toot, Audrey says.
See, okay. That's gross, for one. Audrey, don't ever speak like that again, okay? Actually, you're
But
fine.
it's probably accurate.
And
right?
we are calling HR over this one because, you know, women technically should not ever fart.
Women should never pass gas.
Yeah, there should be one time a week.
Somebody
there should
should tell my spouse that. I'm safe. She's not listening.
I mean, does she hammer down?
Hammers down.
No, bro. No, don't tell me this stuff.
Have you ever heard an elephant off in the distance dying?
Woo! Dying. He says, have you ever heard an elephant dying off in the distance? Dude, you are talking. Dude, really?
I love her to death, and she knows it, but I told her one day this was going to come up on the show.
Dude, you compared it to a dying elephant, bro. You compared your wife's farts to a dying elephant, and you're just talking about the sound.
Yeah. Yeah. See, women don't fart.
It
women
should be illegal.
Women poot.
No, they don't. Not when you compare it to a effing dying elephant, bro. That ain't a poot, right? That's
Yeah.
like catastrophic, apocalyptic.
Audrey says, I try to toot the alphabet. I've made it all the way to 8.
See, I don't even need to hear this stupid stuff. Really, I don't.
And Ron sleeping on the couch for a week.
I would rather
Yeah.
have the thumb of a demon go up my butthole than to sit here and listen to Audrey try to fart the alphabet.
And that's why we call it abnormal reality.
And he has long
We don't
fingernails.
always talk paranormal shit. We
It's
just
kind
talk
of paranormal.
It
Dude,
is,
if you
because I'm telling you, it is paranormal.
if a woman can, I'm talking about those other kind of farts though.
Yeah. The silent but deadly ones?
No, the ones that start with the letter Q.
Oh my God.
If
Let's not do that.
Dude, there are people out there that can
let's not do that.
do the alphabet. Google it.
I don't want to
Dude,
Google
that's
that.
science,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you going to be this year for Halloween? Because I'm thinking about actually dressing up this year, and I was thinking about I'm going to be a woman.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm going to be a hot ass blonde.
I don't know what I'm going to be.
Yeah, I just don't know what
I've been
what outfit I'm gonna wear.
challenged to be a Sylvester Stallone character, one of his
That would be
many
good for you.
characters.
That would be good for you. I actually
Either,
see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Either Rambo or
Who
Cobra.
did it? Who
or
challenged
some-
you?
Brad and I got a challenge from a listener. It was a listener challenge. She actually donated a little bit of money
Okay.
for each of us to do that. So that's possibly what I'm going to be.
First blood, baby.
First blood, really?
Yep.
That's the bandana thing. I don't know if I could pull that off. I mean, Rocky. Sly wasn't very.
What's
fat at the time,
other Stallone characters?
Cobra, where he wore the sunglasses and the suit.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Cobra,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's pretty cool.
And there's a couple of others. So we'll just have to see. Expendables, the guy, I forget his character from Expendables.
I do still have my chaps. I actually found my chaps about 6 months ago. I
From
am
the motorcycle riding?
Yes.
Yeah, so they're assless.
yes, they are.
Oh,
assless.
God.
So I will be a woman wearing assless chaps, but I got to wear a thong. You know.
Yeah, Florida man in Texas says Rocky is going to go as the guy in the Village People wearing chaps.
I'm not even playing. I'm going to pop my ass. I'm going to go up. I'm going to go to a gas station, and I'm just going to go walk up to a brick wall outside right by the front sliding doors, and I'm just going to put my elbows up on the wall, and I'm going to arc my back, and I'm just going to pop it out while people are walking by.
Mary Mansfield, God bless you.
What'd you say?
Oh, my God. Once I pooted loud enough to wake my husband out of a dead sleep and send him into an asthma attack.
See, oh, no. See, okay. You almost killed your husband, Mary. You see what I'm saying? Now, if this was illegal and there was actually a lock.
See, that's my favorite. Women who claim their shit.
No.
Besides,
no.
because there are women who will hold it and never do it in front of their spouse. You know what I'm saying?
Lisa, dude, in 23 years, has never farted in front of me.
What?
In 23 years, I swear to God.
I just
she
said
has.
there were women. I never thought I'd know one.
She has never farted in front of me in 23 years. There's one time she farted on me, but she was in a deep sleep, and we were spooning, and it was on my leg. It was pretty hot. Kind of damaged me a little bit. I actually went in the bathroom and looked at my leg just to make sure if I needed to get bleach or something real quick. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't want no
God.
juices, you know?
Oh, my God.
But no, 23 years. I'm just saying that, you know, if you like when Dad goes to the beach, you know what I'm saying? And he likes, you know, you like it when Dad goes on vacation and goes snorkeling, wink, wink. Well, then you know what? I don't want that ass around me. I don't want to hear bad ass. I don't want to smell bad ass. I don't want no ass at all. Because otherwise, Daddy ain't going snorkeling and we ain't going on vacation. You know what I'm saying, Filipino? Give me some on that, bro.
I was thinking one time you followed me up the stairs.
Dude, I was checking you out the whole time. I almost gave you the little boop. What is that credit card thing?
What?
They do the credit card thing with the hand in the crack.
Oh, no, I don't
What
know.
do they call that? Where you run the hand on the crack? It's like scanning a credit card.
I don't know. Somebody will tell us in the chat here.
Somebody
in a second.
will. Yeah, so I'm going to be a girl. I'm not going to wear the chaps. I'm just kidding about that. But I got excited when I remembered that I had the chaps because I might wear them for
Are you
our
wearing
Halloween
a dress or what are you wearing?
Oh, I'm wearing a dress.
Are you going to do the tuck?
What do you mean?
Well, you got to wear women's underwear when you change.
Yeah, what do you mean the tuck, though? What's a tuck? What is that? What is a tuck?
It's where you hide the twig and berries.
Oh, no. I ain't hiding nothing. I'm not hiding nothing. No.
You're not tucking. Okay.
No, it's actually,
What's a tuck? Can't believe you just asked me that.
you know, like your dog. You know how your dog has, you know, it's a
Yeah,
boxer.
the jowls,
So
yeah.
what are they called?
Jowls.
The jowls is kind of like,
Yep.
you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Well, that's what's going to be happening.
Please tell me you're not doing that.
I'm going to wear a mini skirt, so they will be covered.
Oh, man.
I know. I'm wearing a mini skirt and I'm wearing high heels. And it's going to be super tight. Dude, I'm working it too.
That's great. That's great news.
And then
are we doing a show?
And then listen here. When I go to Walmart,
when is the
when I go to Walmart, and check this out. When I go to Walmart and people compliment my Halloween costume, I'm going to be super offended because I'm telling them it's not my Halloween costume.
All right. Our show on the 27th.
That's our Halloween show.
That's our Halloween show.
That is our dress-up show. Everybody has to dress up.
Everybody has to dress up and send pics in so we can...
How can we do a show to where we can actually... Maybe it might even have to be a 2-hour show.
Where we can bring people in?
Yeah. Give people like a 30-second spot just so we can just show people their outfits.
And don't mess with us now. If you pop on the screen and you're butt-ass naked, we're going to show it. So just know that.
Yeah, we are.
You thought I was going to say cut you off, but just know it's going out live.
Or should they do a pre-video for us? Because all of a sudden I got nervous, man. I got super nervous, bro. You know, I'm trying to work on this.
Yeah. How about you just send us short video clips? There we go. That way, if you're butt-ass naked, we can just watch them later. We don't have to do...
You know, we got a couple Miracle Leagueies, dude. We got a couple Miracle Leagueies watching this.
Yeah,
and I feel bad.
That's true.
But I really hope...
But we can actually... Well, no, I don't want to do it live. You're right.
Yeah, send us a video. You can just send us a video on Messenger as long as it's under a certain size. If it's over a certain size video,
now,
just go to WeTransfer.com.
That's right. Now, here's the deal. A lot of people won't have their costumes ready on that night. So what we can do is have them send them to us and us play them on the November 3rd show.
Okay, and if you do have costumes ready for that night, we will show the ones we do have.
Yeah.
Please send them. It's going to be fun. And what are you going to wear, Ron?
I told you the sliced alone something. I don't know what it's going to be.
But you didn't conclude it? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know yet.
So
I'm still working on that.
Okay. Well, you know, this is a different show. So maybe we should let our listeners pick what you're going to wear and what I'm going to wear.
No, that's not going to work for me.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
No.
All right. What is Ron going to be?
No, that's not going to work for me,
on the 28th.
dude.
Listen over there.
That's not going to work for me. That's not going to work for me because I'll be wearing a pickle outfit, or I'll be a minion, or I'll be Gru, or I'll be something that I don't want to be. He said that
ain't going to work for me.
Not going to work for me.
And then he even threw the dude. That was the, okay, shut up. I got the point. We ain't put. What would you want Ron to be if you were to pick Ron? Now, he's going to be a Sylvester Stallone something. But what would you pick Ron to be? Rocky will be out there doing the helicopter in a mini skirt. Yeah, will. What would you pick for Ron? We got 2 minutes before we got to go up for commercial.
What would you pick for Rocky?
Yeah, what would you pick for me if you had to pick? Dude, I think the girl thing is kind of a top of the charts.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Okay, we got to be as a gay couple. That was the first one. Dude, we'll work it. I will be the girl. And
you'll be the feminine?
Yep.
I don't know. See,
but you got to pretend that you're a girl as a man, and I'm a man as a girl. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pregnant. No, wait a minute. You're pregnant.
Yeah. Yeah, here they come now.
Oh,
hey,
what
Rocky,
do we got?
Ron should go as your lover.
Of course, Linda. Of course. No, seriously. Dude, I will go out in Walmart and just go up to behind Ron while he's like looking for spaghetti noodles or something, and I'll just kiss the back of his neck and just walk away.
We still need the priest robes.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about, bud?
God, we got to do it, bro.
We got to do it at some point.
We got to go to the mall.
We've been talking about that for months.
We got to go to the mall and bless people. Yeah. I'm telling you, I will bless people.
Until they kick us out of the mall.
Dude, if they kick us out, you know, that's sacrilegious, and I'm going to curse them. I will be saying a curse. I'll have a candle with me, and I'll pretend I'm carving it out there as I'm getting kicked out. And I'll take a picture of them and light it.
Thomas Becker, it would probably be the other way around. Rocky's skinny like Linus was, and I'm fat like
for what?
Charlie Brown.
Wait, what do we get compared to?
Linus and Charlie Brown.
Who's Linus? No, which one is Linus again? Just refresh my memory, bro. It's been a long month. You know what I'm saying?
You don't.
Which one is
the
Linus?
blanket carries the security.
The one that sucks his thumb all the time.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He sucks his thumb, but he carries his security.
And then
blanket.
Does he always have dirt around him?
No, that's Pigpen.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's.
Why would we be them?
Charlie Brown. I could go as Charlie Brown, and you could go as Lucy.
I'll be Lucy. I'll be Lucy, and I'll hold the football for you while you're trying to kick the football. You know what I'm saying? I'll be, come on, Filipino. Come on.
I could go as a SpaceX rocket, somebody said. See, now we're getting there. Now we're getting there. Could dress up as Elon Musk.
I want to be a belly dancer.
Ooh, I want to be an android.
I want to be a belly dancer.
I just wish I had the stuff to do it with. I don't have the stuff.
And I'm just going to go to the VFW to some stranger and just start belly dancing on him and rubbing my belly on his nose. That's right. Because you know why, folks? Because this is Abnormal Realities. And what you got to do is you got to get on over to our website, abnormalrealities.com. That's where you can find all the videos, all the shows, all the links, everything you need to know about the program. And, of course, you can find all the links for RomikaDesign.com and, of course, InsaneCustomTumblers.com. Brother Filippo, take us home.
Guys, we'll be back in 2 minutes. We got to sit through these commercials. Please listen. Go out to the websites. We'll be back.
At Romika Designs, we're more than just a laser engraving and specialty design company. Much more. I'm Ron Phillips, co-owner of Romika Designs, and if you can dream it, we can probably make it. We can custom laser cut and engrave on nearly all material. Great for one-of-a-kind gifts, home decor, business and specialty items, or personalized and logo designs created just for you or your company. Allow us to become your go-to gift and specialty project partner. Romika Designs can help make your ideas a reality. We're ready to help you design and create that special gift for any occasion or engrave your personal or business logo on just about any product. View our designs at romikadesigns.com or simply email us with your ideas. We specialize in custom design and we'd be honored to have the opportunity to discuss it with you. Call us at 817-400-4040, email info@romikadesigns.com, or visit us on the web at romikadesigns.com.
Do you have fewer than 3 bowel movements a week? Are your stools dry, hard, and or lumpy? Your stools are difficult or painful to pass? Do you have stomach aches and maybe stomach cramps? Do you feel bloated and nauseous? Do you feel that you haven't completely emptied your bowels after a movement? Well, if that's the case, then the chances are pretty good you are dehydrated. So what you need to do is go to www.insanecustomtumblers.com. We have hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of images that you can purchase for your personalized tumbler today. If you're looking for a custom design, we can help you with that. Insane Custom Tumblers is the one-stop shop for you. Once again, go to insanecustomtumblers.com. Again, that is insanecustomtumblers.com. Use code INSANE20 for a 20% discount today. InsaneCustomTumblers.com. Poop well, my friends. Poop well.
Welcome back to Abnormal Realities, folks. I'm Ron Phillips. That's Rocky Stucci. Rock Burr. What's your thought? You had a thought.
Okay, I think we are bringing Petey to life.
Bringing Petey.
We are making Petey a real thing. And when I just read a comment about somebody about Petey, us being Petey's parents, which I thought was sexy and as sexy as hell and a brilliant idea. I looked over at Petey and his ear hole was facing towards me. And we generalize and we characterize Petey as being a real thing. And we talk about Petey as being a real like part of the show. And everybody who's watching now knows Petey, and Petey's a part of your life. We are possessing Petey. We are creating a monster, folks.
Here's what I want somebody to help me find. I want one of those 4-foot stuffed aliens. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I want. I think that'd be cool. Be a show mascot, like a real one, a real.
And
like
it would be like if you
tall.
can get a 4-foot alien sex doll.
No, I don't want that.
Bro, we can have a party. All right, so during the break, Ron and I decided one other thing that we think would be really cool to do in regards to costumes. And so another thing besides the priest thing, because that is an essential. I think the priest thing would be good for Walmart because a lot of sinners go to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? So
a lot
so
of them.
We
Yes.
could do a lot of confessions in one stop. We could probably do 30, 40 in like 20 minutes, just saying. But we decided that we're going to go to the mall dressed as Spartans in the full gear, shield, sword, skirts, no underwear, everything, right? The body armor. And what we're going to do
Yeah, I don't know whose horn that is.
That ain't mine, is it?
I don't know. I wouldn't think so. Are your keys in your pocket? Oh. It shut off. There was a car alarm going off somewhere near here. Rocky thought it was his.
It sounded like mine.
Pretty sure it was the next door people. They're moving. God, what are you doing?
Bro?
Get that off of me, man.
No.
That was, oh my God. Let me see what that looks like.
Ooh. Ooh. Shit.
Okay, yeah. So, what were you saying? No, we're not. I'm not going commando in a freaking Spartan costume.
So what we're gonna do while we're in the mall is we're gonna find probably like a group of elderly people, and Ron and I we're gonna go towards them. We're gonna say some things in Greek. We're gonna lock our shields. We're gonna say something super tough, and we're gonna crouch down in our fight positions and put our swords over the shields, and we're gonna start charging.
That'll be one of the last things we do in the mall.
Then we got to hurry up and change into priest outfits, and just start blending in, because we'll blend in with that on.
I'm pretty sure if we were wearing priest robes, we wouldn't blend in at the mall.
I think I want to be a bishop.
That's what I'm talking about.
I want like one of those big hats that they wear, and I want a big ass robe that goes like 20 feet behind me.
You want to be the Pope? Is that what you're asking?
2 levels down.
Red. He wants to be the bishop. Yeah, I got
Is that the red?
I think so.
Who wears the white?
The Pope.
I'm pretty biblical, but I'm not ready for the Pope.
Episcopalian ministers, priests. I don't know.
But we could go in and act like we're some high-ranking Roman officials. So what else are people going to be? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. So here, I pulled up
did?
the 10 most popular Halloween costumes of 2022. What? I don't agree with not one of them.
What?
Not one of them. Well, maybe the very first one. Only because it was a very big show hit, and I loved the show when it came out. So the top 10 Halloween costumes for 2022. All right, so here's the first one.
What? Wow. Hey, check it.
I don't like that. Rocky's playing with the echo. No,
I just kicked right in.
Yeah, so here's the first one. Stranger Things, of course.
Stop in the name.
So that's 11's outfit there. It looks like
she's
Stranger
looking
Things.
at us, bro. She's looking at. Oh, how you doing, girl? What's up, girl?
I guess they could have picked somebody who looked closer to 11.
Dude, she's doing some Star Trek signage right there.
What do you think number 2 is? You're never gonna guess.
A little bless my soul. What's wrong?
Elvis and Priscilla.
Nah,
I don't know. Elvis costumes kind of run their course, but then again, everybody does it every year. Right? Next one.
No, dude, Elvis.
Patrick Bateman from American Psycho.
What kind of costume is this? It's a
like
freaking raincoat that you pay $2.99 at the store, and you freaking get hold. You realize if you go to a party wearing that stupid thing, how many people are going to mess with you for one?
They're going to go, do you want me to take your coat and hang it up?
That's not funny. You know what
I'm saying? All right, number 4. That's a given. Come on. That's a given there, Maverick.
I don't know, man.
Goose.
I don't know if I'm ready to be any Top Gun stuff. I don't know. I'm not feeling
Phoenix.
Top Gun. These are the top. Where's this survey coming from?
I don't know. Somebody who doesn't know what the hell's going
on.
All right. Anna Delvey. Who the hell's Anna Delvey? She conned New York society into shelling out millions to fund her lavish jet-setting lifestyle. After the airing of the Netflix series surrounding her life and crimes, she skyrocketed to international fame.
Oh.
Look at that, Anna Delvey. I could pull off an Anna Delvey costume,
dude,
I think.
Check out that hip. Dude, I got a hip like that. I may pop that.
Harley Quinn.
Oh,
yeah. Now, you would look good in a Harley Quinn outfit.
Okay, can I get a wig?
You would look good in a Harley Quinn outfit.
Do it again.
No, I'm not doing it. What in the hell keeps happening there? Let me turn this off here. There we go. All right, the next one is...
Hey, Ron, I'm posing, bro.
Oh, my God. What are you doing?
They call him Mariello.
Oh, you're going to let something fly in a minute.
Dude, I am.
All right. Avril Lavigne. That just looks like a Scottish...
Okay, what's the significance with this, though? I mean, is it from a movie?
No, Avril Lavigne. She's a singer. No, I'm out. Danny from Hocus Pocus.
Okay, I'll do that, but maybe some fishnet
Oh,
lines instead.
Thora Birch played. This is not Hocus Pocus 2, the one that just came out. Okay, Maddie and Cassie from Euphoria.
Oh, dude, Becker's okay. I can roll with that. Becker said you could do the Joker.
Oh,
you
yeah,
would
I
do
could
the Joker real good.
Yeah. Lord of the Rings. That
All
just
right.
looks like a
Okay, so if we
hooded
went,
cloak.
if
That's
we
all I
went
need.
somewhere in public, but it could not be a white cloak. Obviously, we'll get shot. But if we got like a black cloak with a
Yeah.
really big hood, and we kind of had it go over our head, is there another site with maybe like more?
I don't know. I'm looking.
But man, could you imagine? And then we kind of made it look like we're like witches walking through the mall. And then we'll go get fake nails put on that are super long, and then we'll put those contacts in that look like cat eyes. And then when we
yeah.
walk by people, we'll look at them and then we'll hiss.
It will hiss. Okay. Let's see. Best adult Halloween costumes for 2022. Man, I don't like that. Stop touching me. Okay.
Woo! No.
That's weird. I mean, you go out and you look at these Halloween costumes and you're
Football
like,
player.
really, there's nothing.
Someone's going to be a football player.
Somebody's going to be
Someone's
a
going to
football
be a
player.
cheerleader. Someone's going to be Elvira in a... what's another one that people are all the time? Someone's going to be a mobster. Someone's going to be a clown. Someone's going to be a girl. I want to be a velociraptor.
A velociraptor?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I want to be a velociraptor fossil. That's what I want to be for Halloween.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, all right. So I love Halloween because Halloween's fun, and I think Halloween in a way kind of allows people to allow them to live in the world of the Hunger Games for one day. Allow them to reach into the world of what we perceive to be fantasy and to live as a different character or a different identity just for one night, all in fun, but allows you to free yourself from the identity that you have grown up with and allows you to be just some mythical character and enjoy it. And that's why I love Halloween. You know, people can role play all year long. They just wait to do it one time a year.
I think I could go as Prince Harry and you could go as my bitch.
Dude, I will totally go as your bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I already got my outfit pictured in my brain just now. It was so weird. I'm horny right now. Just the way you said that, bro. I'm turned on.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. But there's not a lot of costumes that fit for me besides I could be an ogre, I guess.
No, Phillips, you're not going to be an ogre. Dude, was that one Becker said was pretty badass, actually. The Joker?
Yeah, I mean, I could probably pull off a Joker. It'd have to be really good costuming.
Dude, we should be WWE wrestlers.
Oh, I could pull that off.
I'm serious. Dude, I will let you hit me with the chair.
I need one of those leotard things that you wear. You know what I'm talking about?
No, what is that?
It's what the wrestlers wear.
What's a leotard?
The fat guys, the fat wrestlers wear these leotards. That looks like a tank top on top, but it's full body kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's what I need.
I'm wearing the tights.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But I'm wearing a cup.
Why?
Because I don't want to make the song Tootsie Roll famous all over again.
Oh, okay.
All right, so what are besides the fun stuff of Halloween, there's something that a lot of people always tend to recognize a lot, and that's some of the locations around the country that I'm interested in and that you're interested in. Because, you know, to be honest, there's my bucket list for paranormal spots is pretty big. It's pretty big. What are some spots that other people think would be the cool, legitimately most haunted spots? Here, let me do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, the top 10 most haunted locations in the world.
Well, yeah. So this is the Travel Channel's most haunted locations, especially if you want to travel for Halloween. Have you ever been to Moundsville Penitentiary?
No.
Penitentiary.
Very familiar with it.
Are you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was in operation for more than 100 years. It's in West Virginia, one of America's most violent correctional facilities, and the final stop for almost 1,000 criminals. Many men were hanged or killed in the electric chair, while others were murdered by other prisoners. It closed in 95. Wow, that looks so old to be have closed in 95. The tortured spirits are still behind bars and in the bowels of the prison and may be seen or heard on a tour. I want to go there. I do. You know, what was that? You're cutting ass over there, aren't you?
No, that was a throat burp.
Whatever, dude. Okay.
Dude, why would you say I'm cutting ass? You're the one that suffocated me in the studio once.
I did not.
Why do you want to go there? Why do you say that like that? I'm curious.
No, I just want to go there. I think it'd be cool to walk around inside one of those places.
They're just a visual creepiness of the prisons and hospitals.
Next one is the Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Hasn't Discovery or what's it called? What's the ghost hunting show we watch?
Destination Fear.
Destination Fear. Haven't they been there?
Yep.
Allegheny.
Oh, that's the one where she heard the lady's voice downstairs. Where she heard somebody call her. The girl was in the building by herself in the basement, and we were actually going to play it on the show one time. And all of a sudden, it was like there was an elderly lady down the hallway that called out for her, and she freaked out.
That place is freaking weird. Once known as the Weston State Hospital, it was home to thousands of people with mental illness starting in 1864.
Could you sleep in there?
It closed in 1994. No.
Could you own that?
Could I own it?
If the city came up to you and said they will sell you that building for $1 right now, for $1, that could be yours.
Oh, I'd buy it in a heartbeat. Yeah.
What would you do with it?
Sell a night in it every night. Yeah, like they do now. Paranormal tours of the facility feature 2-hour visits to the asylum's 4 main hotspots. The more intense ghost hunt is an 8-hour overnight paranormal adventure with experienced ghost hunting guides.
Do you think?
I would sell the hell out of that.
Do you think that could create like a lot of bad stuff for you as a business owner using that as a business? You don't know. You're going to find out, aren't you?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, he's going to find out.
Next up, Rocky
there.
Stucci.
Yes, sir.
The Villisca Axe Murder House.
I would not go in the attic. I would
Which one is it?
It should be that one.
The big one up on the hill?
No, that white one. White one at the bottom center, it looks like.
Oh, right down here?
Yeah. Can you zoom in on that?
I don't think so.
It looks way different, brother. That does not look like.
On June 10th, 1912, the old white frame house at 508 East 2nd Street became a grisly crime scene. You've talked about this many times before.
Yeah, I've been there.
The heinous murder of Josiah B. Moore, his wife, their 4 children, and 2 young girls who were overnight guests rocked the small town. And the murderer was never identified. Over the years, residents of the home reported visions of a man with an axe, children crying, and unexplained paranormal activity.
Dude, he went and he covered the mirrors before he killed everybody.
Why?
He covered every mirror in the house.
So he couldn't see himself?
I don't know. Or is it a portal thing? I don't know. I don't know why he did it.
Wow. Villisca Axe Murder House.
Yeah.
We've talked about that
Yeah,
many,
it was
many
a
times.
super creepy house. That's where the dude stabbed himself in the chest when he was in the house by himself. Dude, I still got audio at home, and it was like 4 or 5 months ago. I took my Tascam out, and I just plugged it in because I forgot all the different I still got recordings on there that I haven't gone through. When I stayed at the Villisca, I started listening to one. I'm not even exaggerating, dude. I got 4 or 5, not Spirit Box, like Class A EVPs. And I'm like, oh my God, this is the stupid thing about not checking your audio right away, is that you go to these locations and you pick up some amazing things. But it's so hard to find the time to sit there and go through all those files. Like, there's people that record nonstop for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Now you got to go through 8 hours.
8 hours of audio, yeah.
Man, I'm sorry. You better be paying attention when you're doing those EVPs real time, because I ain't got 8 hours to be sitting there listening to that stuff.
Next up is the Moon River Brewery. Brought its beloved beers to Savannah in 1999, but the building is one of the oldest in town, dating back to 1821.
They told us about that when we were in Savannah.
They did, yep. In its original incarnation, it was the City Hotel, a high-end hotel with a history of violence during the Civil War. Men were killed in the hotel during heated skirmishes, including a Yankee who was beaten to death by locals in 1860.
Dude, they call me a Yankee down here.
Some bar patrons today say they have seen bottles mysteriously fly through the air and have witnessed guests being pushed, touched, and even slapped by unseen forces. One resident apparition, Toby, is said to skulk around the billiards room looking for the next great bar brawl.
When we were there, Ron and I were actually in Savannah, and that was the first time I've ever seen a cargo ship. It was the coolest thing in my life. But when we were there, we asked one of the stores that was on the canal there, the river, about their location being haunted, and they said that in Savannah, hey, what's the matter with you? Are you okay?
Thank you, I'm good.
All right, cool. They said you can go into any public place in Savannah, and every single owner will have ghost stories for you. That's why the people in Savannah say that Savannah is the most haunted town in America. You have people in Gettysburg that say the same thing, but they're both relevant in their own ways, right? They're both historically rich. Savannah it wasn't sacrificed. It was showing mercy, or however you want to say it. There was some English guy that he burnt every freaking town around Savannah, and he kept Savannah up for some reason back during the Civil War. I can't remember why, but it was pretty significant. But there's a lot of stuff, man, a lot of history, and every building was there when this happened. Downtown Savannah, all those buildings were there. So they're all imprinted with that energy. And so when you walk around Savannah, man, next time we go there, I can't wait to go back there, because we're going to some places. We're going to this place right here.
So Cahaba, Alabama is another city.
God, that looks creepy.
Does that not look creepy?
What do they call those things you put the caskets in at the cemetery?
A vault?
You know, like the mausoleum, or
Mausoleum?
Is that
Yeah,
what
that's what that looks
That looks like a for like 3 families though. It looks like a huge mausoleum.
Yeah.
That is creepy. It's just square and boxy and.
True.
What does it say? What does it say though for the history?
Alabama's first capital and famous ghost town takes its name from the state's longest river, Cahaba. Is that how you say it? Cahaba. Sure. It was abandoned after the Civil War, and its empty buildings, slave burial ground, and eerie cemeteries are now popular settings for ghost tours and stories of paranormal activity.
Could you imagine? So that building right there was abandoned after the Civil War.
Yeah.
And it's sat there empty. You know, it's just packed full of spiritual life. There's like a whole nother world going on in that house right there. That whole house is just creeping me out. Could you sleep in there all night?
Probably not. There's the Crescent Hotel, Eureka Springs, Arkansas. I've been to Eureka Springs. I've seen the outside of this building, but I've not been in it.
The Crescent Hotel.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the spring and all that underneath?
Strangest mark on its history came in 1937 when it got a new owner. Turned the hotel into a hospital that could, quote, cure cancer. He was eventually found out and run out of town, although reports say that his spirit found its way back to the site and found some otherworldly company, too. The now operating Crescent Hotel is said to be haunted by at least 8 ghosts, ranging from a 5-year-old girl to a bearded man wearing Victorian clothing.
Oh, okay. Why do ghosts keep their clothing on from the era
Dock
that
Street
they live?
Theater. Now, that looks like New Orleans to me.
It does.
Nolans.
I was going to bring
looks
that
like
up.
Nolans, but it's South Carolina, Charleston.
Is there anything?
Dude, I'm going to tell you, in New Orleans, the freaking cemeteries in New Orleans are freaking crazy. Those are the ones that are all basically above ground because they sit below sea level.
Why? So in New Orleans is where you had the biggest massacre on Italians in the history of the United States. That's when Italians first started coming here, and the Europeans hated the Italians at the time, and there's a whole crap ton of Italians that got hung in New Orleans.
Yep.
Then you think of all the slavery stuff in New Orleans. You think about all the slave trade stuff. You think about all that kind of history. You think of the Civil War. That place is just like a ticking time bomb of history. You know what I mean? It's just a mixed brew of everything. There was the one guy. He went to the original Bloody Mary's house in New Orleans. Voodoo. So you have voodoo. Yeah, let's bring that up too, because on top of the slave trade that happened in New Orleans, you also had a lot of voodoo that was being practiced in New Orleans. So you have the voodoo, you have the Christian stuff, you have witchcraft, you have all types of this weird stuff, right? So it's a big fog. But this one guy was in the original Bloody Mary's house, tiny little house. She's a witch. And he was in one of the bedrooms, and he was just kind of panning his video camera into one of the closets, and something growled in his ear. So when he started running, and he got down the hallway and got towards the living room, there was a bookshelf there. And guess what happened? A whole bunch of books started flying out the bookshelf. Yeah,
Really?
I'm out. I'm gone. Gone.
Gone.
That growling in my ear stuff, I don't play with that. You know what I'm saying? Don't growl. I don't want to fear. How do you explain feeling a hot breath from something that is not there?
I don't know. That's the same way when you get the cold chill passing through you, spirits passing through.
What are all the spectrums of light?
Look at this. I want to show you. This is that Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum.
What?
On the inside. Look at this freaking place.
Oh.
Is that not freaky weird, dude?
I wonder what it would take for us to get that all night.
Oh, I don't know. The Whaley House in San Diego, California.
Is there anything in Nashville? Because
there's the Winchester Mystery House. This is the one with the stairs.
I don't have no interest in that house for some reason. I don't know what it is, but that house actually annoys me.
Huh. The Winchester Mystery House? Why?
I don't know.
Oh.
Something's trying to choke me right now.
That Winchester House, do you know what that reminds me of?
What?
That place that we went to in Georgia.
Oh, dude.
I forget what that was called, but
yeah, so there was a restaurant attached to it, and we were trying to get into it to investigate it, man. And I tell you, I walked around this house. It was right in the middle of town too, and it was there was slavery at the time when it was around. There's a ton of rich history.
It was a hotel, was it not, or
I don't
bed
know.
and breakfast or something at one time?
But so probably at one time it was a private Victorian for some immensely rich person. Because it's a huge house.
Yeah, we tried to get into it, but we could never get in.
We even tried contacting the owners and the realtors and everybody, man. We're trying to find anybody with the key. Just let us walk through there for 5 minutes. That's all we wanted. Don Newman spent 2 hours on the phone trying to find somebody to let us in.
Somebody to let us in.
Yep.
Rocky and I stood outside and did EVP readings.
We did. We walked up to the windows and I got the heebie-jeebies, man. And it wasn't psychosomatic. It was that place was.
That's the one where when we drove up, you saw something in the window.
The very top store, and that was before I knew what it was. That was the very first time we were down there. We pulled up. I'm like, that place is haunted. There's like there's something looking at us from that window right now. I can feel something looking at us.
Yeah, he does that quite often. We'll drive up somewhere and he's like, I don't like this place.
I don't like it.
I'm like, geez, dude.
Yeah. I don't like it. You got a lot of light energy here in your house, though.
There's a lot of light going on. Yeah.
Dude, I'm feeling it, bro.
Like
your bill has to be huge. Like we got lights all around us, man. Like if I died right now, I wouldn't know what direction to go. You know
there's a lot of energy going on. A lot of energy being burned.
Well, we love
all right, folks. So next week I'm out. Rocky's going to be doing the show next Thursday.
Got you.
I am going to take a small mental health break because, for the love of Pete, I need it.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to go visit Don Newen and Donna Fiducia at the farm in Georgia.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pet a horse and sit my ass in the middle of a pasture without my phone, hopefully.
Well,
and
there's one time he's going to have his phone.
Gather my thoughts again. I've got to do something, but
he's going to be fine.
I wish Rocky was going with me.
So do I. Actually,
Rocky got to go back to work next week.
I'm kind of freaking jealous to going to the ranch, bro. I love that place. To Ron and I, the ranch is like a legitimate touch of heaven.
Legitimate, yeah.
You go there at night, at 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Dark.
You see the freaking Milky Way. You see like the gases.
It's a dark like it's not very few people have seen. So.
And then it's weird. And then you hug. I don't know what happens. And then you wake up in the field. I don't know.
Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Appreciate it. Go check out abnormalrealities.com, odysseyradio.com. We're still looking for hosts. We always will be.
Come on.
But check us out over there. And thanks for hanging with us. Take us home.
Matt, we love you guys. Hey, we'll catch you next Thursday. Abnormal Realities, abnormalrealities.com, odysseyradio.com. Folks, we love you. Good night, everybody.